Bakit po ba napaka-importante ng notaryo sa isang affidavit? And gaano po ba kaseryosong violation kung pineke yung lagda nung nagnotaryo?
Well, importante yung notarization dahil uh, you you subscribe before the notary that ikaw yung pumirma, no, doon sa affidavit. Subscribe and sworn to before me. Humarap ka sa isang notary public at pinapacertify mo na ikaw yung pumirma, no. Now, ang charge sa kanya yung falsification, no. Ang hindi naman finalsify yung kanyang salaysay, yung content, yung mga sinabi niya doon sa affidavit niya. Ang na-falsify yung signature at saka yung jurat ng ng notary public, yung subscribe and sworn to. Ang sinasabi ng RTC court, falsified yung signature. So ang tanong, ano ang epekto nito if the signature or if the signature of the notary is falsified? Well, that means he did not appear before that notary. He did not swear that he was the one who signed that, no? Yun ang meaning yan. So, it's not a public document kasi if you have it notarized, it becomes a public document. There is a officer of the court who says, ikaw yung pumirma, no?
So, but does that,
dito,
sige po, go ahead.
Assuming falsified yung notarization, ang epekto niyan, baliwala yung notarization. It's as if it does not exist. Pero yung salaysay niya, yung content, yung sinasabi niya doon sa affidavit, hindi apektado yan. In-affirm niya yan eh. In-affirm niya under oath. He was under oath sa Senate and he affirmed his affidavit. Ngayon, so we have to separate the two, no? Ngayon, ang tanong, bakit siya ba ang nag-falsify? Alam mo, to falsify the notary, dapat bumili ka pa ng notarial seal. That's about 1,000 to 2,800 pesos para magkaroon ka ng seal, yung siniseal mo yung paper, no? Tapos bibili ka pa ng stamp na notary public, so and so, until so and so. So, if you want something notarized, it's cheaper to just go to a notary public. Diba? Mas mahal yung gagastusin mo if you falsify the notary public, the signature. Kasi ano yan eh, may notarial seal yan eh. So, I have my doubts whether he himself falsified it. So, what are the possibilities? Well, ang dami dyan, you go to the City Hall, sa kung saan na kanto, you can see a notary public there, no? And hindi mo sigurado kung totoo o hindi yan, no? That's one. It could be somebody pretending to be the notary public. Second, siya mismo raw ang pumunta sa office ng notary. Eh di mag-testify siya na pumunta siya, binayaran niya, siguro may resibo siya, no? Dito naman sa madami ng kaso ito, ang pumipirma yung secretary lang ng notary public, no? So, for me, it's really hard to believe na siya mismo nag-fake dahil gagasto ka ng todo eh. I mean, what for? No? Umanap ka na lang, madami namang notary public sa sa City Hall or sa Hall of Justice, no? So, yun ang But anyway, he already reaffirmed that. sa Senate under oath. So, to rebut that testimony of Gutesa, they have to come out with contradicting evidence or testimony, no? But the falsification of the notarization, I believe, will not affect the content. Kasi he can always affirm. Tsaka, it's hard to believe that he will falsify it himself. It's a tedious process. Mas madali pumunta ka na lang doon sa isang notaryo, magpa-notarize ka. Mas cheaper pa. So, I think there's more to this, no? Than meets the eye. Yun lang.
Okay.